can talk about the currents today. Your show on Sirius XM is syndicated in the LA market. You're now on 10 a.m. every morning in LA.
In LA, 98.7 FM in New York, 1 to 3, same time. And obviously over the national air with Sirius XM Channel 80.
I have to ask you why I have you in my presence about diversity on a lot of levels. You've been a big advocate for for the lack thereof of coaches on all industries, especially in college sports.
Mm-hmm.
Can you speak a little bit about that and the lack of black coaches and coaching in the industry right now?
Well, my popular line is, I'm not just a black man, I'm a brother. I love my people. I'm not anti-anything, but I'm pro-black, and I'm not apologizing for that to anybody. That's who I am. That doesn't mean that we don't hold our own accountable, because there's standards that we have to meet just like everybody else, and it's pretty hard to tell other people what they need to do for us if we're not willing to do things for ourselves. Yeah. Having said all of that, there are paucity of opportunities that have been accorded to us throughout history. We all know that. And so to whom much is given, much is required. And to be in this position that I'm in, to be blessed to be in the position that I'm in, it would be a crying shame if I got here and all I thought about was me. And I didn't think about the brothers that I could help, the sisters that I could help. Now, I will extend my hand to white folks, to Latinos, and anybody that wants it bad enough. I'm a God-fearing individual, and I'm going to do what my soul tells me to do. So it's not just about helping black people, it's about helping people, period. But I make no apologies that some of them people damn sure are going to be black. I'm not going to be somebody that doesn't extend a helping hand. And my methodology, my method of helping people isn't always conventional. And what I mean by that is that I am not going to sit here and be an apologist for the things that we do to ourselves to harm ourselves in our own community. If you are black and you doing something that I think is to the detriment of black people, the lives of the many outweigh the lives of the few, I'm going to call you out on it. If you're doing things as a black community that's counterproductive to what our ultimate goals should be, I'm going to speak out about that. That's just the way that I am. It's not to sit there and harm us. It's to elevate us. It's to make us aware of the trials and tribulations and the hurdles that we have to overcome. And you can't do that by being silent. And more importantly, you can't do that by being fearful of calling it like you see it. Because a lot of times, people get caught up in what's right and wrong. I'm a journalist. I'm also in the perception business. And even if you're right, if you're not playing the game appropriately and you're considered wrong, then you're doing harm to yourself. There are times that I've taken hits. For example, when people were getting on me for the whole Black Lives Matter movement, I've never spoken against Black Lives Matter. What I asked was, are you doing something that's constructive? If you refuse to shake the hand of a Bernie Sanders, while at the same time protesting Donald Trump, well, who's on your side? You've alienated two extremes. Somebody's going to be president. You're going to need somebody's help. You got to take a side. You can't just be down the middle and saying, I'm not taking any side when you have a cause. And so when you look at it from that perspective, I mean, those are the kind of things that we have to think about. Me, I'm a registered independent. That's not necessarily taking a side, Republican or Democrat. But what I do strive to do is take the side of truth, or what comes closest to it. This makes sense. What are we doing? Are we doing things that are beneficial and productive to our community? Those are the kind of things that I pay attention to, but I pay attention to it for our community. I got mine. I'm all right. I've got a television show. I've got a national radio show. I'm making good money. I'm in a position to take care of my family. I'm okay. So why am I doing it? I'm doing it because I got a love for us. And I want to make sure that while I'm climbing, because I'm always going to be climbing, while I'm climbing, there are others that are climbing with me. That's my purpose. And I'm not apologizing for that to anybody.